Dámy a pánové, vítám vás u pokračování naší série ze hry Ankh, Bitva Bohů. Musí se z nás stát viking. Nějak. Což bude těžký, protože celý svůj život asi žil na druhé polovině země. Vezmeme si vlajku a z nějakého důvodu víme, že patří nějakému Erikovi. OK. Minule jsme se pokecali jsme si s Thorem, ale my víme, že je to Muradin. OK. To je secret lore, tohleto. Ale je to Muradin. A on když přijel do ne, tohle je alternativní realita. On když přijel do Northrandu, tak Arthas tam nebyl, nepřijel si pro meč. Takže tohle by se stalo, kdyby Arthas Muradina nezabil prostě. Paní Frejo, pomoz mi se odsaď dostat. Udělej ze mě pořádnýho muže. My jsme rázní a připraveni, jsme vikingové, musím.
Whose village is this? Spit it out.
This is Smurdorp, the village of Eric the Red, a wild fellow who loves to pillage and burn. Eric and the men are out on a raid right now. Each time they bring back special things from faraway places.
Okay.
Eric brought back these seeds from a land far off to the east, just for me. The natives there call it lice.
Líže? To je líže. Mohla bych... asi si tady z toho všeho jako poplet svoji identitu.
Sorry, I only give presents to people who understand my feelings.
Já ti rozumím. Jsme na stejný vlně, fakt.
Hey, wench, what's this with the flowers here?
I'm a gardener, and I have a real thing for plants.
Já taky. Ale...
You're a man. You just trample all over them.
Jako, ale ne úmyslně.
What? I'm a true plant lover.
Really?
Mám kaktus.
Yes. I've got a cactus at home. I water it every year.
Maybe you're not like the other men.
I keep hearing that all the time.
That's wonderful.
Jakoby není.
Perhaps I should take a different tack. This magnificent village was whose, did you say?
This is Smurdorp, the village of Eric the Red, a wild fellow.
Jo, to jsme slyšeli, jasně, donést ti semena.
I hadn't expected you to. I'm a gardener. It's nice.
Jasně, jsi zahradnice. Ne, počkej, já chci lice.
I must say, some of them really do get on my nerves. Especially the seafaring Vikings who work on certain decks. When you've got to deal with them, nerve-wracking is a mild way to put it. And they wouldn't even know a horse if they saw one. Out at sea, sometimes one hand doesn't know what the other is doing.
O čem tu teď mluvíš?
Maybe it's just the galley slaves' fault because they never learned row your boat.
Row.
Listen here, as the old Viking saying goes, the oarsman is only as bad as the man who beats the drum.
But as my
Velká
father always
moudrost.
says, you can design the best pyramid there is, and then some slave drops a block on your foot.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not so sure myself. I'll go stroke a few reindeer.
You really are a man with a heart.
OK. Cokoliv, co říkáš, Frejo. Frido, co děláš ty?
You're a man, aren't you? What are you still doing?
Konečně někdo, kdo mě docení.
All the men are out on a raid. All the real men. But as for you,
don't you start as well.
Já jsem tady na návštěvě.
And I want to look like one too. You could help me with that.
I doubt it. Not even spinach and knee bends could make a man out of you.
Dřepy?
I'm a man even without all that.
No. If you were a real man, you wouldn't even talk to me. Because that's how the other men act.
Oh.
I have no idea why either.
To je mi líto. Ale jsem tady, abych to napravil, tak... Co kdybychom šli do tvý chajdy a já ti ukážu, jak se chová pravý muž. Pravý Egypťan. Každopádně. Cože? Jo.
Really? I find what you're doing there quite exciting.
You don't say. What's so exciting about doing pottery then?
No ta ruční práce tvoje. Samozřejmě.
It reminds me of home. Everything's made of clay there too.
So it's the clay you like.
Well, actually,
No
I just
řekněme,
said it
že
to be
jo.
friendly.
If you feel more at home with some clay in your pocket, go ahead. Help yourself.
Right. Clay. Why not?
Já si nemyslím, že moje oblečení má kapsy. Jako ale takhle, někde mám strčený pohár. A banán. Furt mám banán. A mám polštář.
A lovely, freshly aired pillow.
Můžu dovnitř? Nemůžu. Tadyhle byl ještě někdo? Izolda.
I'm not gonna let this one.
What do you want, you wimp?
Izolda chrupká.
Nothing to do, milady?
Oh yeah? I get the fire going every day at 1 p.m. for lunch.
To je velice důležitá práce a zcela jistě velice náročná.
So, what does the clock say?
Nasrali jsme Izoldu. Musela se zvednout z křesla. Přerušit svůj nap
What's all
time.
this about? It's not that late yet.
To já zkouším, jestli dáváš pozor, víš? Je tady...
Empty. Those Vikings don't pass up any opportunity.
Je tady něco, co bych mohl vzít?
That's what they had yesterday. Unsurpassed in its simplicity. They have somebody for every chore in this village, though apparently not for tidying up.
To vypadá, že jich je tady fakt dost, jako na to, jak malá vesnice to je.
A fish with a head shaped like a hammer. What's next? A fish with a nose like a saw?
Tomu neuvěříš.
I hope it wasn't the last of its kind.
OK. Je tady ještě někdo, nebo něco, nebo tak nějak? Tady je sklep.
Not a drop left inside.
No,
Don't step in it. That stuff sticks like crazy. There used to be meat in there.
byly.
How odd. These shelves have men's names on them. The women here must miss their husbands so much that they name their furniture after them. What a bizarre custom.
Ne.
This cabinet is called Gustav.
Hele Frejo, prosím tě, podala bys mi ten pytel mouky? No jasně, a kde ho máš? Je ve sklepě na Gustavovi.
Erickson. Samson.
Ovečci.
Thick wool keeps it nice and warm.
Tak jo, víme, jak fungují ovce. Sněhulák.
How long would he survive in Cairo?
Nepřežil. On by se tam ani nenarodil. Mrkev.
Can't reach it.
A já na ní nedošáhnu. Samozřejmě, že ne. A bude muset podpálit sněhuláka.
The dial says that it's not 1 o'clock in the afternoon yet.
Ještě není jedna. A kolik je? Teda, co když mě něco takového zajímá víc?
That beast would make short work of me. Warning. Schizophrenic reindeer. Different color within the animal's field of vision may cause it to exhibit the different personalities. Abuse at your own risk.
Tak
I've torn open the pillow.
jsem nechtěl. Ale uklidníme ho teda trošku.
I've got a girlfriend and she is so blue. I ought to stop that.
Proč je tvoje holka blue?
I'd rather not misuse the flag.
Muradin, teda ten druhý, Erik.
So that's what a real man looks like. A beard, a helmet, and a weapon.
Nemáš nic z toho. Ale máš big brain.
Oh no.
To bylo velice procítěný, děkuju.
Parrots, crocodiles, cats, and now reindeer. I just don't seem to have a way with animals.
Nepořizuj si psa, prosím.
Parrots,
Dobrý, já
crocodiles,
to chápu,
cats,
neříkej to
and now
znova.
reindeer. I just don't seem to have a way with animals.
Shut the fuck. To je tvoje helma, jo? Cable.
Now I can take it along safely.
Tadyhle vidím ještě pohyb, někdo další, tady je Sigrid.
Don't bother me.
Ta ryba žila ještě.
You women folks seem to have a grip on everything.
It's all tightly organised. One of us throws the pots.
OK,
One of us grows the vegetables.
OK, Freya.
One keeps the fire.
OK, Izolda.
I prepare the fish. And well, normally, then it's the cook's turn to cook the meal. Except that the cook has disappeared somewhere today. Maybe he fled.
Why should he flee?
Whenever we don't like what he cooks, we give him a good thrashing. And I've never found a dish I really liked.
Ona si se říká, že ten kuchař byl chlap, ale v titulkách je kuchař ženská, tak...
I'm the new cook.
You're brave, but fair enough. Go ahead, take the lunch along.
Paninko, já jsem z Egypta. Kdybys věděla, čím vším jsem si prošel za poslední... No, jak dlouho, ty vole?
And how do you folks get along?
Ty pičo, ta ryba se na mě
If you
dívá.
put the question so plainly, I can't stand Isolde. She keeps making eyes at my
Isolde.
Hyoldolin. If I had my way, I'd twist her neck.
I
Oh,
won't bother you
boy.
any longer.
Tady je
Then
dráma.
let it be.
Kurva, ta ryba je
Chances are,
odporná.
you won't find many animals on this planet that are uglier than that.
Můžu si vzít sekáček? Nemůžu. Můžu si vzít sůl?
Hey, why should I let you have the salt?
Nemůžu. A co teď? Já nevím. Jo, zkusíme jít za Izoldou. A rozpoutáme tady to drama pořádně. No jo, no jo.
Hello.
Čau.
Oh, it's you.
Sigrid says you're to keep your hands off Hyoldolin.
Hyoldolin has already fallen for me, lock, stock, and barrel. He even brought me a unicorn from his last raid.
How romantic.
Only the head, of course.
Skvělý.
Ugh, how disgusting.
And you can tell Sigrid I said so.
To si piš, že jí to řeknu.
Nothing to do, milady?
Paninko, už je čas podpálit
I
oheň.
get the fire going every...
No?
So, what does the clock say?
Už je čas? Zaspala jsi.
What? That late? Time for the fire.
Zapalte hranici. Pro čarodejnici. Jakoby oheň hezký. Ale jako máš v tom hrnci něco? Nebo jako něco, co tam dáš? Nebo... Ty máš teď prostě prázdnej hrnec. Ty... Ohříváš prázdnej hrnec. Proč? Tell me why. Já jdu uvařit tu rybu.
No seafood soup right now, thank you. Enough to pierce the bucket. Of course, I could use this as a horn, but I should put a hole in the bucket first.
Nice.
You can't fetch water with it anymore.
No, ale už tam můžeš strčit banán. Ne, jo, aha, já to mám. V inventáři to mám.
I hope they don't have snow apes here.
Co teď? Jdeme zpátky za Sigrid. Ještě víc rozdmíchat to drama. Nevím, k čemu mi to bude teda. Třeba mi dovolí vzít si ten sekáček. Ale zase nevím, na co by mi to bylo. Jsem já, čau.
Isolde sends you a message. She said to tell you that Hylderlin gave her a unicorn head.
She's gone too far. You're a cook, aren't you? Take
Jo.
that salt over there and ruin her lunch.
Čau.
I won't bother.
Then let it be.
Já už od tebe nic nepotřebuji. Mám
A
sůl.
bag of salt.
Nasolím rybu.
It's already been pickled, but it still smells.
Tak nenaložím rybu. Nasolím, nebo co jsem to řekl, kurva. Naložím totiž sněhuláka.
The salt makes the snowman melt.
Proč to znělo jako, že byl živej? A je na mě teď teda jako pořádně nasraný, jo?
Now that's what I call a real Viking helmet.
Jo. Skoro. Tak jo, mám helmu. Vrátit se, dokázat... Třeba plnovou a zbraň. Nemůžu si z tohohle udělat zbraň?
What to do with such an ugly fish?
Že bych z toho měl jako takovej semi-nunčak. Z vlny bych mohl mít fousy.
I can dress it up as a black sheep. I can dress it up as a black sheep. I can dress it up as a black sheep.
Dobrý. Jseš vtipnej, Asile, fajn, super, ale... Uděláme to takhle. Jsou zvuky do
An
píči.
absolutely manly beard.
Manly man. Tak jo, teď ještě tu zbraň.
A lovely imprint.
Mám formičku.
No! Are you crazy? Moses himself carried that cup around the stadium.
You want to get out of here, right?
Je mi to jedno.
Come to think of it, I could throw you into the cauldron instead.
Watch your step, Asil. When I become the ruler of Egypt, you'll be sorry.
I really ought to keep the cup and melt you down. Doesn't seem too bad here after all, especially with you gone.
All right, all right. I promise that all the blessings on earth shall be bestowed upon you.
Děkuju.
After I've won the battle of the gods.
Sure.
It'd be enough for me if you and your fellow gods would just leave me in peace.
Jo, takže teď se napustíme formičku. A budeme mít nevím co. Budeme mít kouli ostnatou. Zlatý míč z ostny mám.
This could make a mighty weapon, but not like that. An excellent combination.
Zlatý míč na
I
řemínku.
may often feel like it, but I'm not gonna smash everything to bits.
Já bych řekl, že to stačí jako zbraň upřímně. Máš prostě... Ale prej to nestačí. Takže mi tady Freya bude muset pomoct.
So, it's time I approach this. Come again?
I'm a gardener. It's nice that
This magnificent.
this is a wild Eric and the each time Eric brought the native
Could I have?
all because I like you so much? Yes. And you get a stick to cultivate it too.
Nice,
Thanks a
dík.
lot.
Tak jo, mám tyč. Haha.
Fearsome weapon.
A už mám všechno. Jdeme za Muradinem. Nevím, co dál. Rády ne. Čum na mě. Už jsem pořádnej viking.
Bless my
Aha.
hammer! You almost look like a true Viking!
Tak jako skoro. Jsi dobrý.
What's so funny about that?
Priceless! You're a funny little fellow, Egyptian.
But I did everything right, didn't I? And I'm sure I look extremely manly.
I know you're a man. I just wanted to pull your leg. All the mates are out on a raid. The only things I see all day are women. So I
co jako?
wanted to turn you out as a right
Jak jako
snappy
věci,
drinking
počkej bratře.
chum.
Just great. Once again, I'm a pawn in the hands of the gods.
Don't be silly. You've earned my sincere respect, little Egyptian. Let's down some of my best brew and talk about your adventures. Maybe I can help you a bit. Go on, have some.
Na zdraví, Jasile. Kopni to tam.
Wow, that's potent stuff.
You said you'd come from the sacred hotel.
Je to
Did
tak?
I say that? I must be a bit tipsy already.
You
Ty
know,
vydržíš,
I used to
hovno.
work there too. I was a young god and had a job helping out with the props they used for the graduation party shows.
Props? Sacred Hotel. Something rings a bell. Or is it just my head ringing? That's more likely.
A friendly Egyptian god invited me to go drinking at the time.
Aha.
What was his name again? Fred Schmeth.
Seth. Seth must have bought those rounds.
Fred je můj nejoblíbenější egyptský
That
bůh.
was him. Nice fellow. Got me quite drunk. That was fun. The only thing was, after knocking him back all night, I couldn't find the key to the prop room anymore.
Asil, stop guzzling and listen to the good man.
Přestaň se potácet, já za to nemůžu, on mě ožral.
To the prop room.
Jedním pivínkem.
What? I've never looked at it from that angle. Such a nice chap. Can't imagine it for the life of me. Anyway, that cost me my job. Well, it was only for the holidays. Oddly enough, the key turned up again. In my gear, a few days later. I never did get around to handing it back, though. Just wasn't in the neighborhood much anymore, you know?
Asil, Thor has the missing key to the prop room. The key that presumably might prove that Seth deliberately sawed Osiris to pieces. And that I was banished in spite of my innocence.
Sawed to pieces. That's pretty much how my head feels like right now, too. I really wouldn't mind getting some sleep.
Don't you dare.
You know what? I'll just give you the key. And you can take it back to square things up there.
Yes, give us the key.
Mám rád, když mám možnost volby.
Yes?
Yes!
Yay!
Let's drink to that.
Sunshine!
Old lang
Sparkle!
And I'll show you the way back to the hotel, too.
To by bylo skvělý.
Oh no. I'm surrounded by water. That's awful.
Tohle nevypadá jako hotel. Žralok! Loď?
I have nothing but horrible memories of that boat. Water as far as the eye can see. Water everywhere.
Tady je pero, tady je palma. Co s palmou, vole?
Oops. What came down there?
Já jako stromům moc nerozumím. Jo. Jsem rád, že poznám, že tohle je palma, ale v kdy na palmách rostou gumový kuřata?
I have enough rubber chickens for now, thank you.
Je tady ještě něco, co můžu
The little
vzít?
fellows
Kraba?
found a cozy little home.
Dutý kmen. Vezmeš ho? Nice. Tady je poklad, až na to, že je to kus látky. Pokládek. Kurva.
I'd love to find out what's inside, but right now the first thing to do is save my hide.
Tady ještě něco. To by mi mohlo stačit. Voda. Voda, jasně. Jdeme si napsat o pomoc. Milý nálezce, ach mému zachránci se zlatými vlasy. Můj vážený pane
My
piráte.
esteemed Mr. Pirate.
To píšeš Bartošovi. Pokud najdeš tento dopis a bude možno ho přečíst, tak. Není to tak hrozné jako smrtelná kletba, ale mám písek hodně
I
rád.
do like sand a lot, but still,
Je ho tady moc. Pomoc! Pošlete někoho na mou záchranu, nebo aspoň studené pivo. Jsem
I'm a
celebrita.
celebrity. Get me out of here.
To vždycky funguje. I'm a celebrity, fuck me. Podepsáno Asil, beznadějně ztracený. Se srdečným pozdravem Asil, dobrodruh a princ srdce, co to znamená? První
First
palma
palm tree
napravo.
on the right. You can't miss it.
Dáme to přívozníkovi.
Tara always wanted to do this origami thingy with me. Maybe that would have enabled me to fold paper planes that could fly that far. Or did she mean something altogether different?
Možná vůbec neříkala origami, Asile. Co s tím mám dělat? Já nevím, slyším to
I ought
do
to
kmene.
stow the message safely first.
Jakože to narvu do kuřete. OK. Mám nadívaný kuře. A teď co? Teď to...
I have nothing but horrible memories of that. Ooh, yeah. Now set it afire and we'll play a game of battleships.
Co?
Unorthodox, but effective.
Já nevím, dělej s tím něco, ne?
I can't climb it. The trunk is too slippery. I have enough rubber chickens for now, thank you.
Nemá žádný.
What the blazes?
You really tickle my funny bone, little man.
Oh my. What a crazy dream.
That potent drop was a bit too much for you, was it? I'll treat you to some traveler's tan so you can return to the hotel.
Díky.
Off you go. Wasn't there something else you had to do?
Já nevím, já jsem nějaký. Kapitola 7.
Hurry up, slow coach. The battle's going to start without us. Get a move on, wearer.
Get a move on.
Well then, lady and gentlemen gods, we're all set. Your task,
Set je
you've got
tamhle.
to convince
Nebo
as many
tamhle.
human beings as possible to believe in you. Whoever has the most believers by the end of the day shall become Egypt's next ruler. Special rules and the supplementary small print can be found in the sacred game rules. Now,
Aha.
as for our status to start with, Seth leads with 7,814 sworn believers.
OK.
At the other end of this list, we have the Ankh with, one believer, namely Asil.
Jumpin' Jiminy. Only one? What a faithless lot. Asil, we have our work cut out for us.
What? That's the status we're starting out with, but that's totally unfair.
My victory is assured.
And the pitch for the match this millennium is Luxor.
Now, who would have thought that?
May the battle begin.
Come on, Asil. We've got to get to Luxor. Hurry, move, move!
Hurry.
I ought to take a good look at the game rules.
Set už běží, vole. Jo, počkej, poslední kapitola. Blíží se bitva tisíciletí, doslova. Což je vtipný, protože je to doslova jakoby přehlídka toho, kdo je oblíbenější. A kolik, že to říkal, že set má skoro 8000 jako followerů, jo, věřících. Já mám jednoho. Sebe. Což což je hezký. Jo, mohlo to být 0. Takže budeme muset asi nějak se sbírat 8000 věřících. Což nevím, jak je přesvědčím, protože hele, jako já vím, že tamhle je set, jo, a koupil vám chlást chlebíčky a kasíno. Vám zaplatil na tenhle večer zdarma, máte všichni jako tokeny. Ale já tady mám tenhle stylový otvírák na láhve. Co takhle uctívat ten? Jo, to asi neprojde. Každopádně, na to se podíváme příště a do té doby. Zatím čus.